Algebra CO21. This is something you've done before. You should feel the light bulbs flickering, shining brightly by the end of the lesson, hopefully. We're going to start graphing, and we're going back to the basics of what's called slope-intercept form. Okay, and you remember slope-intercept form from last year. We're going to start with the definition of slope-intercept form. The definition. You probably remember what the equation is. Who can give me the equation for slope-intercept form? Anthony.
Y2 minus Y1.
Nope, that's for finding slope. Gabby. Y equals mx plus b. I want you to write that down here for the key point, because that's what the actual form is. Okay. The definition is the standard form of a linear equation. Slope-intercept form is the standard form of a linear equation, meaning that when you see an equation in slope-intercept form, you know it's going to be a line when it's put on the coordinate plane. Okay, y equals mx plus b. You know it's going to be a line when it's on the coordinate plane, which makes it a lot easier to graph, because if you know it's going to be a line, there's only two things you have to look for: the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, remember the slope is how a line moves across the coordinate plane. We've defined this before. How a line moves doesn't start with B. How a line moves across the coordinate plane. Okay, and the math slang for that is rise over run. If you want to sound cool and high school, throw rise over run around. Okay. But what's the y-intercept? What's the definition of a y-intercept? When we talk about the y-intercept of a line, what are we talking about? Y-intercept. Have we all forgotten? It's okay. The y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. Where the line crosses the y-axis. And then slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b, where the two variables, the two big ones that we care a lot about are m and b. What does the m represent? Slope. You remembered. Good job. Yeah, it's the slope. And the reason why we use m, as I explained to you last year, a little math history, is that when math was first being developed and introduced, it was called MLOP. But over time, language, words change and things. But also, it's how you move, right? M for move. It's how the line moves across the coordinate plane. How about the B? Peyton, you remember that one? The y-intercept, okay? The y-intercept. But really, it's where you begin. This is the first point that you plot when graphing an equation from slope-intercept form. You begin with B, you move with M. Okay? And all our goal is today is, given equations and given graphs, identify the slope and the y-intercept of the equation or of the line. So y equals 7x plus 3. What's the slope here? What value is in the position for m? Y equals mx plus b, y equals 7x plus 3. What's our slope? 7. Right? Our coefficient to x. What is the y-intercept? 3. But I don't want you to just put just 3. I want you to write it as an ordered pair, because that's really what it is. Okay? 0, 3. Slope is not an ordered pair, so I don't have to write it like one. But the y-intercept is. Next one, y equals 3/5 x minus 6. What is the slope? What is the y-intercept? Someone on this side of the room, over here. What is the slope? Y equals 3/5 x minus 6. What is the slope of that line? Think about, y equals mx plus b. What value is in the place of m? William? 3/5. You knew that off the top of your head. Why didn't you raise your hand? Okay. 3/5. Right? That's how the line is going to move across the chord plane. Up 3 over 5, up 3 over 5, up 3 over 5. What's the y-intercept? Anybody? Mia?
-6.
Raise your hand. -6. Okay, but again, two things to point out here. Number one, write it as an ordered pair. Okay. Number two, I'm glad that Mia included that sign with the 6. Remember, it belongs to the 6. Okay, so the y-intercept is a -6 here. Lastly, y equals -7/2 x plus 3. Looking for our m, looking for our b. What do we got? Slope.
7/2.
7/2. Positive? Negative. Sometimes that sign gets lost with the equal sign. Okay, but it is -7/2. Make sure you include it. And then what is the y-intercept here? William.
3.
0, 3. Good job. Write it as an ordered pair. Questions on those three? Okay. The bottom 5 all have to deal with graphs. 2 of them I give you the line for you. The other 3 you need to plot the line yourself. But the same kind of thing. I mean, in PO 20, 19, 20. In PO 20, we looked at how to get slope from a coordinate plane. Nothing's changed with that. Look at this graph. Look at the coordinate plane. What's the slope of this line? You do it the same way we did it yesterday. Find 2 ordered pairs. 2 more on there for you. What's the slope of the line? Kira!
Slope of the line. 1/4.
1/4. Up 1 over 4. Right? Up 1 over 4. What's the y-intercept? Where's it cross the y-axis? Zoe.
What?
Where does this line cross the y-axis? 0 what?
1. -1.
-1. Good. Right? 0, -1. Just look at it. Right? The next one I'd like you to do on your own. Again, with the line given to you. The bottom 3, you kind of get some practice with plotting points as well. You have to plot the points. First one at -2, 3. That's going to be right up here. -2, 3 there. And then 0, 5. That's going to be right there. You've created the line yourself. Now you find the slope and you find the y-intercept. Same thing as you did up above, only the line's not provided for you. You have to practice plotting the points and then find the slope and the y-intercept yourself. Okay. This is going to be due tomorrow. Thursday, remember, is going to be a retake day. You also have con due on Thursday. It's your last con of the try. It was assigned 2 weeks ago. So some of you may already have it finished. I didn't grade anything over Thanksgiving break, con-wise. You guys realize you can't spell thanks without con. Con is K-H-A-N, and thanks has a K, an H, and A, and N in it. Interesting. Questions on the homework? Finish the page, due tomorrow? Okay, folks, that's our